What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be making this PPMG Slingshot out of this oversized tree fork. This Slingshot template, well, this Slingshot's made by Gamekeeper John on YouTube. Check him out. And yeah, that's what we're going to be making today. And let me give you guys a quick look at the grain that we're dealing with. Look at that. This is going to turn out to be a pretty nice looking slingshot. Okay, so this is kind of how it's going to go on, just so you guys can get an idea what it's going to look like. And now I'm going to take the saw and flatten this thing out a little bit. Okay guys, got both sides kind of flat, like that way and that way. I wanted to keep as much wood as I could because these slingshots are pretty beefy, I think. We've got our template drawn out on here. Let's go cut it out. Let's go outside. I didn't do the best job cutting it out. I've been working on this thing for a while, so I'm gonna put it down for the day. It's getting kind of late, and yeah, see you in the morning. Okay guys, it's the next day. I just refined the shape on the slingshot a little bit more, and it's looking pretty good. Pretty even, I guess. Now, I think I'm gonna work on the side profile. We got the side profile drawn up. I don't really know how this is gonna work out. We got the finger thing and the palm swell, and then here's the top. So I don't know how this is going to work out. It's pretty confusing. I had a hard time drawing it and processing it through my head. But anyways, I'm going to go to the bandsaw and cut this thing out. See how it goes. Okay, I don't know how this is going to go. I did a pretty bad job cutting it out, and I couldn't get to this because the fork, let's see, can't go through that. So I'm gonna have to cut this out the rest of the way with my just my handsaw. And I might take this finger thing out because it is not on the right thing. There we go. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, so it's been a couple hours since I last turned the camera on. I was rasping this down and refining the shape a lot, and this is how it's coming out. I took away those finger things. This has definitely taken me the longest to make so far, because there's just so many shapes going on, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, now I'm going to work on the chamfers, or rounding off the sides and stuff. Okay, the whole thing's sanded to 80 grit, so I'm going to go to 220, 400, and then 2,500 grit and start smoothing this thing out. Okay, so I have sanded this thing for a long time with 2,500 grit, and this thing's looking nice. It's shining. I don't know if the camera picks that up, but I can see it. And then I've got that's from the saw. Kind of bummed that that's there, but whatever. I tried to get it out, and yeah. Shape's kind of weird, but this is definitely the most comfortable slingshot that I've made. It's awesome. It's just super, feels good in your hand. So yeah, now it's time to put some boiled linseed oil on it. So there's a quick before oil. Now I'm gonna put some oil on it. Okay, before. Now let's put some oil on it. Woo! One sec, I'll show you guys in a second. Okay, I just drenched this thing in oil, but it's looking pretty good. I wish it was a little brighter outside. It's kind of overcast right now. So I don't know how well you can see that, but that is a good looking slingshot. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry overnight, and then in the morning we are going to put some bands on it and shoot it. I haven't shot through the forks in a while, but so we'll see how that goes, but I think I'll like it. Yeah. I'm gonna let it dry. Okay, so it's the next day, and this thing is looking nice. We are going to get this thing banded up. It's got... Jeez, I almost fell over right there. Okay, so here it is. It's a through the fork slingshot, otherwise known as OTT. It's got a little aiming thing, so I can look down the aiming thing when I'm aiming. It feels great in the hand. It's super comfortable. So, yeah, and I have plans for this slingshot. I think I'm gonna go take it up and go hunting maybe with it. So, stay tuned for that video. Definitely one of my top comfortable slingshots. So I've got some 9.5mm steel ball, 3/8 inch, and I'm gonna go see if I can hit anything with it. Target box right there. We are at, I got my new rangefinder. It's the Vortex Ranger 1300. It's pretty nice. We're at 12 yards, so I'm gonna step forward a little. Let's go to 10 yards. So 10 yards right here. We're gonna take our first shot on that pink pig that you can see in the, or maybe you can't, I don't know. Here we go. Okay, that was just left. It was just left. I think I can get it this time now. Woo! Okay. Oh, just right. That was pretty solid. I like this thing. I don't know if I'm as accurate, but that was like the first 5 or something shots, so we'll keep shooting with it. I'm gonna try to show you guys kind of what it looks like when I'm aiming. So when I'm aiming, sort of like that. So I'm going for that pig. I don't know where they're going, but that's kind of what it looks like. I got a couple more targets set up here. I'll zoom in. Okay, I'm shooting like half-inch left with this thing. Yeah, there we go. I know where to aim now. There we go. That was pretty solid. Okay, that was at 10 yards. Now we're going to move back a little bit. 20 yards. Bam. I like this thing. We'll go for a tiny spoon. There we go. That took a few shots. I'm definitely not as accurate with this thing, but that's because I've been shooting over the top for a long time, and I think if I shoot with this thing for a couple days or a week or so, I think I'll like it. It feels, to me, it feels a little better than over the top. I'm just a little steadier. I don't know if that's the slingshot or, I don't know, it's probably the slingshot, or it's just me. Anyways, I'm going to go step back to 30 now, because I figured out a way to shoot 30 in my backyard. But first I'm going to do a couple zoomed in shots at 20. I had to show you guys the damage on this can. These bands are .6 sniper slings, kind of cut thin, but they're zipping pretty fast with the 9.5mm steel. Let me go set it up again. Zoomed in shots at 20. I'll go for the can first. Nipped it. There we go. That slipped out of my hand and it hit the fence. Okay, let's go for a smaller target. I'm gonna go for the spinner. Jeez, 3. Oh my. I'm not going for that spinner. There we go. That's what I wanted. That was zoomed in at 20 yards. And you guys gotta know, if I start selling slingshots, they're all handmade, so they're not gonna be perfect. They're not like made out of machines and molds and stuff. They're handmade. So just, I don't know, if you want to get one, just, I haven't made a website or anything yet. I'm not selling any right now, but just know that they're not going to be perfect. They shoot good though. Stepping it back to 30. 30 yards. I gotta shoot through these trees and hit the target box, so I'm gonna zoom. Wait, let's check. Oh, we're at 32 yards here. 30 yards exactly, so I'll zoom this in again. So I gotta go through these trees and hit that. Pig. Oh, damn. It goes like a foot low. Ow. Our tenant kind of walked out there to do her laundry. So I guess we're shooting at 20 again. Back at 10 yards, gonna do some zoomed in shots. Spoon. Little spinner. Little spinner again. Whoa. Let's go for the can. Okay, I'm gonna go collect my ammo. Holy crap. That just landed in the gutter. That was close. It's just going straight through that. Same hole. I'm pretty sure that was the same exact hole. I should do a grouping with this thing. I should get some of like a piece of cardboard or something. I'm gonna do a group. Damn, that's right. Okay, guys. Back at 20 yards, and we're gonna do some more shots. And this thing's at 10 minutes, so I gotta kind of ramp it up a little bit. Hear that? I just exploded that can. That was so close. Smoked the small spinner. Okay, I'm gonna do our last shots at 30 yards and try to hit that little piggy thing. Oh, and by the way, I cut the can. Okay, last shot, 30 yards, going for the pig. First try. I hit that first try. Well, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys liked the making of this PPMG through the fork slingshot. Turned out pretty nice, super comfortable, and yeah, I think I'm gonna not switch to OTT, but I mean TTF through the forks. I'm not gonna switch, but I'm definitely going to shoot with it for a while. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. I'm also maybe gonna do a one-day. This is made by Marling Baits. He makes lures. He makes a lure in one day and then goes and fishes with it and catches a fish. So I was thinking, make a slingshot in one day and go and get a bird with it. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.